Congratulations, Damon.
Hey guys, good to see you.
Yeah, how great is this? Welcome to Fairbanks.
Oh, it's awesome, man. It was so good. Such a good run.
You look great, the dogs look great. How was the run?
Oh, it was good. The Northern Lights were out, and we were kind of all by ourselves. I don't know how far ahead we ended up getting from Hugh. Like, he started 4 minutes behind us, but never really
You're
saw
quite a
him.
ways.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, we had a bit more dog power than he did, so it was nice just to be out there on our own, running it in. It was a little colder than yesterday's run just because it was flatter. I didn't have to do much work, but
Gotcha.
it was nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, 1,000 miles later, is it what you expected at all?
Well, yeah, in some ways not. You know, it's been a dream for a while to do this, so it's been, in many ways, it's lived up to that. So it's lived up to its expectations that way. But yeah, certainly all the challenges and seeing the dogs grow and develop on the race and sort of get trail hardened is something I hadn't seen before. So that was new to me. Yeah.
So, sleep deprivation and your past experiences, how was that on this?
I wasn't too bad. I mean, I've been sleep deprivation before. Just not when I'm driving things. It's
Yeah.
the only thing. Wake up and you're just like, oh God, I was worried about missing a trail marker. Like just totally turning this into a disaster, like turning somewhere else. And the dogs, anytime there was a couple of them, Chili saw like lights and she just starts to dart over. She thinks it's a checkpoint. So you kind of have to bring her back onto the trail. But yeah, the sleep deprivation wasn't too bad. And then the 2 river stop gives you, I got 3 hours there and they looked after us with some good food. So yeah, it was recharged the batteries and it wasn't too bad.
57 below to 30 above.
Yeah.
How was the weather?
The weather, like what it has, I mean, obviously now it's great. The minus 40, so you gotta have it bad so you can tell stories about it to your buddies. It seemed like you're more of a hard man or woman if you finish. Everybody wants to have like a hard story or something to tell. I think that's what makes these things more. It makes the adventure more real and more exciting if you have something like a minus 40 below camp out.
So with the minus 40 below or 50 below, because it was really cold there for a while, leaving Whitehorse.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
how was the hospitality out there? Did that warm you up any?
Oh yeah, the hospitality was great all the time. Yeah, I mean the people out there are just fantastic. You're getting waited on. I had a steak and that was like a smoked steak in circle, and it was I've been eating gorp most of the time in chocolate bars, so you get something like that, it really brightens and lifts the spirits. Yeah.
So the last few legs, I'm curious as to how mindful you were of Hugh on your tail, whether it was something you kept in mind or whether you weren't too...
Not like it was a lot. Yesterday was kind of cool because like I love running just at like the changes of the like first light or last light. I don't know, something about the dogs with it too. They just seem more like intense and more keen with it. But when I came into mile 101, I knew he was about like maybe an hour ahead of me, so we still had that one summit left to do, and then I think about maybe 30 miles of running. So we could see him coming. There's like signs on the trail, like dog scat and whatnot, and him feeding. You could see it getting fresher and fresher as we came along. So it was kind of like we were out on the hunt, and that was kind of neat, chasing him down. We were a pack of hungry hounds, and we really had to work too on that hill. Like we were all working together. I was running up the hill, and the dogs were still the dogs. Man, those dogs are powerful. I was definitely the weakest link on Rosebud. It's a steep summit like this, and I ran up a fair bit of it, but I still had to get these guys to pull me up over top. So yeah, yesterday was probably one of the better runs. I mean, so many stories. I got to make a point of actually writing these things down so I can tell family them. And I always do this with you. Why is it that I always start on something and then I go off on these tangents? I always feel awful about it. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Damon, you're the second of 6 Canadians to come in.
Right on.
So, congratulations.
Good stuff. Oh. Really? There's only been 6 Canadians?
Total in the whole race. Ed Hopkins is the only one that's been in before you.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant. All right.
And you do realize
I
you're in
meant 6
fourth
total.
place. You're in the top 5.
Oh yeah.
You're in 4th place.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet, eh?
Pretty sweet.
Absolutely.
Not bad for that. That's rookie of the year. You know that. Okay then.
All I had to do was sit on the runners, and all the dogs work.
How surprised were you when you realized that was a possibility?
You know, I wish I didn't realize it, to be honest. It was a lot more fun whenever you didn't have, like, the thought of maybe losing it, you know what I mean? If you never know you had it until you get in and be pleasantly surprised. But once you start thinking about that stuff, even the placing, you know, I didn't realize you get to Scroggy Creek and they get you to write down your name on the board there. It's just on the wall of the cabin, so I'm putting my name in, and it's like 7th, and I was like, oh wow, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, certainly cool. It's an honor, absolutely. But it was a lot more fun at the start when I was just out having a good time. Didn't have to worry about people chasing me down.
Are you planning, by the way, to head back down to Vancouver after this pretty soon?
Yeah, I think Lauren and I are gonna head down. We gotta get back down there. I gotta start working again and.
At Surrey Memorial?
Yeah, Surrey Memorial will be where I'll work. Yeah, I worked there before I came up, so hopefully go back there. Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem. Thank you guys for coming out, man. This is 1:30 in the morning. It's nice to see everybody. It's nice to come and actually have somebody welcome you in.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Guys at home want to get a picture with this T-shirt.
Oh, did they get it?
They got the T-shirt. We got to get it in front of the art.
Oh yeah, right on, right on. Oh, sweet! It turned out awesome. I was gonna try to get them for the start, but they didn't make him in time. It's Mitch, and then he always used to tell me I'd ask him all these questions. He's like, "Just mush, man, just mush."